Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I have a couple of Minecraft tips, things that will help even experienced Minecraft players, I think. I know guys who've been playing since the alpha who didn't know some of these things because they're just set in their ways and in commands that existed then that they didn't learn the new stuff that exists now. Some of it's specific to WoodyCraft, but most of it is just Minecraft stuff. So, here we go! Alright, so first off, I want to show you some inventory management. Here's a chest, it's right by our creeper grinder, so TNT falls in these hoppers and fills up these things. And what most people do is they just take this and drag. But there's a better way and a best way. The better way is to go like this, is to hold shift and click, and that will move things. And that's okay, it's especially okay if there's lots of different things. But if it's one thing, you can take the item, put it over the other one, right? So I just left-clicked, I picked it up, I put it over here, and I hold shift. I use left shift, and double-click. And with that, you can fill your inventory in a hurry. So that's a quick way to get all the like items over. And then at WoodyCraft, here's a specific thing to us. You can request sell signs. So in this case, the sell signs, that doesn't change the price, at least the per item price. Here you can see this is 20 stacks, this is 10 stacks, this is 1 stack. They're all the same amount per price. You can do the math on your own. But now you can sell it a little quicker. So here, watch. I'll sell 20, 30, and then a couple little stacks, and oops, there's 2 more. And there. Now my inventory is empty. That is a quick way to sell your stuff. And I'll do it one more time. So here, I'm going to pick this up, going to hold it, and it's going to transfer every like item over. Bam. Just like that. I notice it didn't pick up the TNT. That's not because there wasn't room. Even if I had room, it wouldn't have picked up the TNT. I'll show you how that works. So here, hold this over the gunpowder. It just grabs the item that you hover over, and then you can sell it. So, if you catch me, Dr. Chiz, Troy, Jack, perhaps Zero Errors online, and you ask us for a sell sign, we've set up like 100 of these things. The idea is that if we have better customer service on WoodyCraft.net, we'll be a really successful server. So that's one of the ways we do it. We hand out sell signs and sometimes like disposal signs. Which is a real nice way. Here, watch. I'll just throw this away. And then the next time you go to the sign, it's gone. It's a nice way to clear your inventory. So anyway, that's my first time-saving tip. I have another one. Watch this. So, oh, I already have inventory. So let's say that I have this gunpowder, and it's scattered about, and it's a bit of a mess. I did that just by picking it up and then holding left-click as I drag this around. If I right-click on an item, it will bring it into a stack. I'm not hitting, there's no keyboard buttons or anything. Did I say right click? It's left click. If I just left click on this, it's going to stack those things for me. So if you've got a big mess in your inventory and you want to just sort it out, you can do that. So that's a quick way to manage your inventory. There's another thing. Actually, hopefully I want to show you this. So these the items in your hotbar. You can see right now all I have is a sword in my hotbar. One way to manage your hotbar is this. If I hover my mouse over this item and then press a button, or a number I should say, it'll put it here in the hotbar. So watch. I'm going to put it here and I'm going to hit 2. It moved it to the 2nd position in the hotbar. If I put it here and press 9, it moves it to the 9th position in the hotbar. If I put it here and press 1, it will switch it with the sword. See how that works? It just goes back and forth, where sometimes pushing the sword there, sometimes putting the TNT there. That's a quick way to manage your inventory. And I'll show you a situation in which you would use that. But first I'm going to show you switching around between servers. So watch this. I can type, I'll do it the slow way. I'll do S lobby 2, for example, which will take me to the 2nd WoodyCraft lobby. I picked it because it'll be empty. That is a quick way to do this. So I'm going to switch. I'll show you this. So the slow way I've done a lot, is to type server and then creative, right? That'll take me to the creative server. A shortcut for that is to just do S, right? If I hit S and then choose a server type, like survival games, for example, then it'll take me there, right? So I can hit S creative, S survival games, and that's a shortcut compared to hitting or typing server survival games. So that's a little time saver. For Hub, the one you probably use the most often, then they're asking about my wife's gamer tag. You can just type /hub, and that will bounce you right to the hub and save you a little time. You see how the hub is kind of crowded? If you prefer not to be like crowded by people, these red torches in most WoodyCraft servers will make everybody invisible in a WoodyCraft lobbies, I should say. So so that's a way to bounce between servers. If you prefer these little, you can see the stone things, pressure plates hit you really far. These wooden pressure plates are kind of a shorter throw. And you can also go to, like, this is Factions Castle and this is Factions Ice. You can also drop into these like that. So, another thing I want to show you on our Kit PvP server. And these server shortcuts are kind of unique to WoodyCraft.net, and so is the signs. But watch this. So, I'm going to show you... I'm a god on this server. A couple ways to get dressed. So, if you hit E and drag this, that's the slowest way to put your helmet on. And that's how everybody starts. A slightly quicker way is to hold shift-click and drop that on. But a quicker way yet is to either scroll over to it and right-click, or just hit like the button and right-click. You probably couldn't see the difference, but I'll show you that some more. So I'm going to take these soups, let's get the arrows out because you don't want them in your hotbar, and spread them in my inventory. Good. Let's say I want this guy there. I'm just going to hit number 3, and I bounce that to number 3, like I showed you before. Now, in the hotbar, you can bounce over to these things by using the scroll wheel on your mouse, which I think is what most people do. But the real pros use their keyboard and kind of, hotkey to the soup. Now, I'm going to demonstrate what that looks like without pretending to be a real pro. So, I'll pick a fight with someone and try and lose. Here, hit me. Hit me. No, he wants to be a friend. That's rough. Nobody wants to hit me. Hero Thud will do it. Gosh darn it. Alright, so we'll find someone who's looking for a fight in a minute. Here you go, iFly. Hit me. I'm picking a fight. There we go. Alright, so this gentleman wants to hit me. Hero Thud will do it. I'm trying to get them to lower my health. There you go. Give me a shot. There. So you see how my health is down? I'm down by half a heart. I'm down by a whole heart. Yeah, there we go. I'll pretend I'm fighting back. What I want to show you is how to quickly, get your health back. What I'm going to do, instead of scrolling to that soup, because we use soup heals, I'll hit 3 right mouse and then 1, right? That's a quick way to kind of bounce back and forth between, to get your soup. Sometimes when you're in a really bad situation and you're a couple health bars down, which I'm sure I will be, it's usually not hard for me to get beat up in this game mode. Here we go. When I get a couple health bars down, I'll just hit like 4 right-click, 5 right-click, 6 right-click, go through like that, hit 1, and I'm right back on it. I will warn you of this, that if you're not good at this, when you're first learning, what can happen is, like, I'll hit 6 right-click, hit 1, and I'm not quite right on the keyboard, and I can hit Q and give my sword away. And because Q is right next to W, and that's kind of a problem. So, maybe people will be more likely to fight me if I hit him with a bowl of soup. There you go, take that. So, let's get some. Let's do this. So anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get my health down, and I want to be real low. But because there's soup heal on this server, inventory management becomes, like, really important. Your mom will fight me. This guy fights me every day. There we go. I could get a hit on him. He doesn't want to fight me. Great, the one time I want to be hit. So, here it is. I think I'm getting a little beat up now. You see how things are going bad for me, and I'm getting a bunch of hits. I can hit like 6 right, 7 right, back to 1, or back to 2, and then start, doing my thing here and getting it back. This is how the pros soup. So, I'm not a pro yet, but I try to play like them and eventually become one of them. So, those are my inventory tips. A lot of shift click, moving entire, inventories, entire chests fulls. You can get a sell sign on WoodyCraft.net. There are quicker ways to move around than just running through the lobby. If you just type /S, it'll give you a list of the servers that you can join. And yeah, so check it out, and I hope that you guys liked the video. I hope that at least one thing that was in here was new to you. Have a good day.